Hello, my gorgeous Virgo. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely superb. Now, Virgo, let's jump straight in. I don't want to lose any time at all. This reading will be for the collective watching this if you have a particular person on your mind right now. Completely regardless of the type of connection that you have with them, I want to cover 5 key areas here. Number 1, what is really going on between the both of you right now? What's happening energetically? What's happening behind the veil? Number 2, what are their big thoughts about you, right? When they think about you, what are they thinking? What are they ruminating over? Number 3, in their heart of all hearts right now, how do they feel about you? If they had to be very honest with themselves, if someone put them on the spot, what are their true emotions in regard to you? Number 4, can you expect anything from this person? Anything at all? An action, a message, a call, anything to take you by surprise, anything at all, whether it's big or small. And number 5, are there any blocks? Now, maybe there are no blocks. We think that there are, but there actually isn't. Maybe it's something a bit more smaller, like a mental block, an emotional block. Of course, it could be something a lot more bigger as well. We will find out together. So without further ado, let's do a really good shuffle. Now, there will also be, Virgo, an optional extended reading. It is optional, but based on what we see here, I want to focus over at the extended reading, the future of this connection, right? I want to see that, let's say if things work out, right? Or if things continue to be great between you and this person, does that mean longevity? So I really want to kind of focus on the future of this connection with your person. Even if things look pretty dire and grim here, hopefully in the extended, maybe things actually turn around. So basically with that extended reading, it's anything and everything that you should know about this connection when we talk about the future. I'll be using 2 completely different decks. They're actually lined up behind me, ready to use. If you are interested in the extended reading, the link is in the description box below, Virgo. It is the very first link underneath all of the yellow stars, and I have clearly labeled it in capital letters. It says link to the extended love reading. So that's going to be really, really interesting. Ace of Pentacles just wanted to pop out. Oh, okay. Also tomorrow, actually happy Friday, I forgot to say that. Tomorrow at 12 p.m, Gigi will be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. So that'll be really interesting as well. All right, let's look at the bottom of the deck to see what is influencing everything. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. I really like this. Represented by Taurus. It also has Virgo and Capricorn because it is the earth element. This is a card of equal give and take. Balancing the scales. So perhaps because the arms are kind of like this, they're supposed to represent the scales. It's a little bit imbalanced. There might be something a little bit off at the moment. Perhaps we're not on the same page. Maybe we're not even talking. We will see. It's too early for us to say that. But it is a card of generosity, of someone's agenda. It's already telling me that you've always got really good intentions. There might be a gift being exchanged here, perhaps for your birthday, which, let's be honest, Virgo, is not that far off. So what else do we have? Well, the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Wands. All right, so from a period perhaps of not speaking, it looks like this person wants to get a bit closer to you. I mean, maybe we are talking, it's not the same as before, although this is when you shield yourself to the point that it's pretty hard for anyone to get to you. You probably have a reason why, a good reason why. That 9 of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy is the most romantic night, the most emotional night, an idealist, a dreamer. For many of you, it could be an apology coming your way. I come in peace, right? Perhaps they do want some kind of reunion with you, right? And of course, that's sparking that romance now, asking you out on a date. We've got more defensive cards. Yeah, you're taking your time. We do have the Lovers, Gemini energy. You may have feelings for this person, but at the same time, for you to be, these are quite defensive cards, as you can see, right? So we've got Sagittarius, Leo energy. Your person can be any star sign though. I feel like there's a little bit of resistance on your part. We've got you here. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. You're taking your sweet time. And I think that's actually very smart of you. Only because if there was a bit of an injustice, or if your person did a backflip in the past, yeah, you probably have more questions rather than answers here at the moment. Although the 7 of Wands is a very big card of victory despite challenges, and that's the wounded warrior that never gives up. You're being very practical, grounded, and realistic here. So let's split the deck. Wow. We got the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Perhaps also in the past, even up to now, you're wondering, are we still on the same page? You know, the Eight of Swords is when we hold back. We pull our energy back. We're not ready to talk to this person. And that Three of Pentacles, there might show there was a bit of friction where we were not on the same page. There was no collaboration here, no teamwork, right? So that's in kind of like in the beating heart of the matter here. Let's go to the main reading. What is really going on between the both of you? Oh, the feelings are still there. What's going on? With the difference here is that you're managing your emotions. I feel like some of you might be a little bit peeved off, a bit annoyed with this person as well. Interesting. Especially if there was gossip around this connection, like people wanted to interfere. You're like, no way, absolutely not. But that King of Cups, very strong Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, very grown-up emotional energy. We have to be honest also with ourselves. The feelings are still there. We're still attracted to each other. You know, we still have some pretty good feelings. And I feel like this person is a bit more emotional compared to you, which is why I see as that Knight of Cups. They do want to come back though. They realize they do need to apologize. They know they did you wrong. There was something unfair, unruly that caused a major kind of friction or separation between the both of you. But the feelings are absolutely there. All right. Let's talk about your person. When they think of you, what do they think about? The big one. Oh, I did bad. That's what they're thinking about. The Four of Cups, Cancer energy. See how your person's a lot more emotional versus you? That Four of Cups is when they become quite melancholic. So even if they think about the past, it makes them quite sad, if not a bit depressed. And also thinking, geez, you know what? When all is said and done, Virgo's not with me. I let Virgo go. I didn't fight for Virgo. I didn't pray harder. I didn't fight for this. I didn't work for it. So now this is going to be a missed opportunity. That's what they're afraid of, that ship has officially sailed. Let's talk here about their emotions. I know exactly what this means. Look at this, going up and down. Yes, no, yes, no. The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energies. Your person thinking, should I hang on to Virgo? Should I keep loving them or should I not? I don't know what to do. I don't know how Virgo feels about me. So in this instance, which is very rare, even their heart is now confused. Should I keep loving Virgo? Should I keep hoping that Virgo is going to feel the same way, that they want to talk to me? That's actually quite interesting. So I'm wondering, what on earth did this person do? Obviously, you know, if we've got such defensive and resistance energy from you, you're not going to do this just because you're in the mood and you're bored. No, you've got a pretty good damn reason why you would be feeling this way. What's the unexpected coming from your person? Anything at all? Wow. Forgot she was naked. Sorry, I don't want to offend anyone. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just take a scrap piece of paper just to cover her. I know some people do get highly offended, so I'm really... there we go. I don't want to offend anyone. So this is a reading for everyone. Now, the Star card, Aquarius energy, a card of destiny. That's the North Star. Your person is probably, without even realizing, doing quite a lot of manifestation work here. So I must admit, what your person will be doing, I feel they're going to do something quite nice. The Star is all about healing. It's all about hope, faith, renewal. And those water jugs, as we can see here, is all about washing away all the past pain. So they may actually come with an offer saying, you know what, Virgo, I didn't treat you good. I didn't comport myself the best, right? There was a huge imbalance thanks to me. If I were to heal this, if I wanted to really heal it, would you let me, Virgo? And without even realizing, I don't think they realize they're doing manifestation work. Whether they're praying or looking at your photo or imagining both of you back together again. What's the block, please? Is there a block? Let's see. Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Bonus message. It's the Hierophant, often known as the High Priest, Taurus energy. So I can already see here that, you see, aces are beautiful gifts that we can accept or we can reject. The only block, I feel like it's kind of minor here. They don't know, see? They don't know if you are going to say, oh, this wand, yeah, thank you. Thank you, but no thank you, right? They probably anticipate that you're going to reject it. And with the Hierophant, often known as the High Priest there, very strong Taurus energy, they would like to have a commitment with you. This often leads to marriage, right? I feel like here also, I don't know if it's you or your person, but the issue of our spirituality, not an issue, let's say the topic of spirituality, our faith, our religion is very, very strong, right? Perhaps one person is and the other one isn't. Or one is very religious, the other one is perhaps an atheist. Just to put an example out there, that could be a bit of a block here, right? But I feel at the moment they just don't know, are you going to accept this offer or reject it? That's literally a brand new start. That's what it is. It's a pretty much a hot strike when the iron is hot, right? A once in a lifetime opportunity to start fresh. They just don't know. They're really picking up here that you're kind of have your walls up, right? We've got that defensive energy here that I'm here, you over there, don't cross this boundary. And that's what I actually do appreciate, is that you do have strong boundaries. The question is for you, Virgo, do you want to lower those walls down? Do you feel ready to be a little bit more vulnerable? If so, great, then we can accept this. If not, then you are not ready. There's no wrong answer here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All right. We've got 3. We've got 2. And the last one. So now we're walking now straight into the second half of this reading. Chop. Let's see. I kind of, they're not really happy here on how they're feeling. They're not happy on how I'm hearing that they know they let you down. They know that. Bottom of the deck. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune, the card of destiny, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy right there. Oh, okay. This speaks now of divine timing. So perhaps in the past, as much as we wanted to work on it, it was just not going to happen. We were still supposed to meet each other, but perhaps your person needed more time to work on themselves, to reach that level of emotional maturity so they can actually really be loyal to you, right? But this is a window of opportunity again. It's progress, it's change, and we are moving forward. We want that wheel to move forward, right? Ooh. My favorite card, we've got the Sun. Leo energy, the happiest card, the most powerful card that speaks of pure joy, bliss, and blessing. So I feel here, you know, the Wheel of Fortune behind the scenes is highly influenced by your entire spirit team and your person's spirit team. So it looks like here they can see well ahead of your timeline than what you can. So perhaps there is actually really good happiness coming forward. Something's going to happen. There's going to be a change. Both of you will be smiling from ear to ear. And it's that choice that we make with the 2 of Wands, Aries energy, to step into the unknown, put our best foot forward, because look what we've got. The Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That is the mother of all offers. That is literally the one. It leads to marriage if we want to. There's that 3 of Pentacles again with Judgment. Being on the same page once and for all. Judgment here, actually when we see judgment, things happen sooner rather than later. And what I really like is that that's like the phoenix rising from the ashes after you doing some careful evaluation and literally judging in a good way. It's like, okay, we're compatible. Again, that 3 of Pentacles doesn't also mean commitment, if not even marriage. So I don't feel like this is over. The Knight of Swords, yeah, look at this. I think both of you will make a quick decision here. And I feel like you, Virgo, after a lot of careful consideration here, really kind of analyzing your thoughts, your feelings, your next move, I think you're going to make a decision to get a bit closer to them. Ooh, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Look what's happening right now. What's really happening is that we still do care about each other. I just feel like there's some differences here that if we actually sat down face to face and we talked it out, I think that can lead to immense amount of healing. Let's talk about that King of Cups. Oh, of course, the Page of Cups. For some of you, there might be children involved, a desire to have children. That's not going to be for everyone. But the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is my surprise card. So if you thought this person did not have feelings for you, if you thought they were indifferent or they're already with someone else, that's definitely not the case. So in that case, it's nice to be proven wrong, right? What's happening right now is your person is preparing to send a message to you. Pages are all about messages, right? Also acknowledging that perhaps what they did in the past was very emotionally immature. Because pretty much they did something here for you to say, oh, okay, you're going to do that to me, right? Am I going to have to compete for your attention? Are you probably a bit emotionally immature? It's probably very one-sided, very judgy. That's the worst thing that someone can do to a Virgo, right? So no wonder you do have these walls up. I would probably have my walls up as well. I kind of feel that how they comported themselves to you at the start was not good. I just feel like it wasn't very fair. So now we've got an apology coming up here as well. They wish to have a budding romance. Like, let's wipe that slate clean. Can we start fresh? Let's get to know each other all over again. But look at this. What they're ruminating is that fear that it's well and truly over. What else? With you. They realize what they couldn't have had with you. The 10 of Pentacles is Virgo energy. You can definitely look it up. You can Google it. This is Virgo energy. There's that cornucopia, which we see highly connected to the Empress, of that fresh fruit, the vegetables. That is symbolic of amazing changes, blessed, wonderful opportunities. That's also having that committed relationship and marriage and family, children, having even all the generations under one house. They realize, holy moly, I couldn't have had all of this with Virgo. Now I'm on my own. So reality is biting this person in the bum. Their heart now is saying, do I keep loving Virgo? Should I hold on to them or not? Let's see. The devil. Capricorn energy. Look at that. So we know that the devil can also be a hypersexual card. I just feel that their heart, in a nice way, is hyperfixated on you. Again, a lot of people don't know this. The devil does actually promise unbreakable bonds of commitment, engagement, marriage. We're literally joined at the hip here. So I just feel like at the moment their heart is beating for you and only you. Even though they question it, I feel like they're hyperfixated on you. I don't want to use obsession. I want to say infatuation here as well. That's what it is. And they're, by golly, they're trying to, how could I say this? Control their emotions. They're trying to control their heart, but the heart wants what it wants, and it wants you. In fact, they're probably thinking, am I selfish? Am I being very selfish here because I really want Virgo despite everything that I've done to them? Let's talk about this. What are they going to do with the star? 9 of Coins. That's the 9 of Pentacles. That is you. That's Virgo energy. They know, they're hoping here that you may be single still, that you're not with someone else. They see you as very independent. They absolutely love your morals, your values, your ethics, how you work, how you inspire people and all this. But they don't want you to be single anymore. Oh, wow. I just feel that this was something that could have been prevented if your person was much more clearer with the communication, with their tongue, with their words. This is definitely someone that probably, something, even if they got offended, it was something, it could have been even with a third party. It doesn't have to be romantic, right? But they just kind of pulled back and you're like, okay, another wand I'm going to put up on my wall. It's almost like they kept proving to you all the reasons why you probably shouldn't trust them, or it's like, we're going to just go up to here. We cannot go any more further as a couple. But I see here that, no, they're going to be doing something big to heal this connection, and it revolves around you. And the first thing is that they're hoping that you're still single. Ace of Wands, please, as the potential block. Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That's my favorite page here. So the block here could be, and I feel like it's more in your person's mind, is that what if Virgo rejects my offer, but they also reject my communication? I find out that I'm blocked. They leave me on red, for example. I don't feel like you're the type to actually do that. But again, I do feel this person is more concerned that you're just going to flat out reject them. Bonus message, we have the Lovers, which we saw twice here already. Oh, underneath that, we have the 6 of Cups. So I see this person is definitely going to return. Yeah, to you. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Oh, wow. This person really wants a committed relationship with you. They are making this decision from their heart. We have a beautiful soulmate connection here as well. But yeah, the Lovers is all about making choices. They're going to make that choice that they want to stick by you. Something where they kind of failed miserably here in the past. I feel like either you were in a committed relationship, some of you were even maybe married or even talking about getting married. If not, it's like you could see it, they could see it. But then they had this shortcoming where it just fizzled, they disappeared. And you're like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here. No wonder there's an apology coming your way. And I see you taking your sweet time, turning this connection now into a slow burner, because I feel like some of you don't feel ready yet. And that is absolutely fair enough. But just to give you a heads up though, I see this person reaching out to you. That's what's really going on now, because their feelings for you just keep intensifying a lot more. And of course, you know, what they're thinking about is like, I couldn't have had all of this with Virgo and now I don't. Boy, have I screwed up. And in their heart space here, it's like hyper-focused, infatuated here with you, wondering, should I still keep loving Virgo or should I let go? They cannot let go. You've become like their addiction, basically, I have to admit. I don't know why they're telling you they're looking at old photos of you as well. Interesting. Unexpected here is that they actually want to get closer to fix this. They actually want to heal this, i.e. they want your forgiveness. The only block here, I think, is this is what they're anticipating, is that you don't want a new beginning with them, or they're gonna find out they've been blocked. They're still gonna pursue, though, in a really nice way. I feel like because of how they want to heal this, how they want to approach you, that really may change the course of your destiny. And I think that's going to bring a smile to your face, though. And judgment is already telling you that's going to happen sooner rather than later. What's part of the offer is the Ace of Pentacles. They may say, if you say yes to me, let's be official now. And by golly, by next year, we're going to get married. It's just like big stuff like that. So remember, that is the mother of all offers. So even though they're coming back with really good intentions, I see that for you, it's a bit of a gray area at the moment. It's not no, it's not a solid yes. It's something like, I need time. I need to work this out on my own, right? So let's check out your optional extended reading. The link is in the description box below. Remember, it is the first link underneath all the yellow stars. I want to see the future of this connection. Is it longevity? Is it going to be short-lived? Anything and everything that you should know about this person and about this connection. I'll still be reading for both of you. So I'm going to pack this up. I'm going to put the two other tarot decks that are behind me. I'm just going to jump straight in. It's going to be a continuation of this reading, like chapter 2, right? Part 2. Let's do it. I really want to find out what's going on, because they are very determined here to get back in your life. On the other hand, with you, you're willing, but there's yes, but ... So let's see. Let's explore it. I'll see you on the other side. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And of course, those that want to see the extended, I'll see you there. Let's jump straight in. Bye, Virgo.